Howdy, ba-ba-da-da! Banjo Ben here at banjobenclark.com. This is your hideout and your home for learning how to pick on the mandolin, the guitar, and the banjo. This week we're doing a fiddle tune on the mandolin. I asked you on my Facebook page, facebook.com/thebanjoben, what you would like to learn this week on the mandolin. We could either choose to do an extension on the rhythm series, or to do another bag of licks lesson, or to do a fiddle tune, and overwhelmingly you chose a fiddle tune. So I thought that we'd do one a little different. We've done some fiddle tunes in A, and we've done Blackberry Blossom, which is in G, so I wanted to do one in C. Actually, we did East Tennessee Blues, which is in C, but we're going to do another one in C, Billy in the Lowground. Check it out. Alright, that was my version of Billy in the Lowground. If you're watching this on YouTube, here in a little while I'll ask you to jump on over to my website, banjobenclark.com, where you can watch the rest of this video and tons more. I put these things out every week. I also put out tabs that go right along with my video. I take pride in that my tabs match my video exactly. So once you go over to the website and join as a Gold Pick member, jump to the Mandolin tab section and print off the PDF for Billy in the Lowground, because we're about to jump in measure for measure, and then I'm going to play it all the way through for you after I teach it to you. We're going to play it all the way through really, really slow. And then I've got 3 different speeds of guitar backup rhythm track videos for you. So you'll have your tab. We're going to learn how to play every measure and explain why you do it. And then we're going to have some backup tracks. You will have no excuse why you shouldn't play Billy in the Lowground, or as folks in Kentucky might say, Billy Joe down in the holler. Yeah, sorry. I always make fun of my Kentucky friends, and that's just because I love you. Alright guys, most of you know, but these fiddle tunes are made up of 2 parts. Really it's 4 parts, but we're just going to talk about the A part and the B part. An A part is generally what you'll play first. It's made up of 8 measures, and then they will generally repeat the A part again. So that makes a whole big section of 16 measures. So that's really 2 parts in one. And then you'll go to a B part, which a lot of times has a different chord progression, such as in this song. And it will be 8 measures long, but we'll repeat it twice, okay, to make another chunk of 16 measures. So you have a total of 32 measures in most of these fiddle tunes. Some fiddle tunes even have a C part, some even a D part. They're rare, but they're out there, trust me. But let's look there at measure 1. We're going to do a walk-in to the root note of this song. This song's in the key of C, and we're going to start off on the low G string there, walking into the C note, which is on the 5th fret of our low G string there. So we just have 3 quarter notes that we're going to walk into. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, easy enough, right? Those are all downstrokes. Notice that I have your little pick direction arrows beneath the notes. I spend a lot of time putting those in on each individual note for a reason. They're important to keep track of. So down, down, down. Then measure 2, we're going to get really into the melody of the song, okay? And you'll notice that I have alternating pick strokes. So on the down beats, we have down strokes. On the up beats, we have an up stroke. If for some reason we have to skip a beat with a slide or a pull off or maybe a rest, then we're going to skip that pick stroke as well, okay? We start off there in measure 2 on this 5th fret. Let me just play that measure for you really slowly. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, yeah, pretty straightforward there. Okay, then we're going to land in measure 3 on another C note. This is another note. It's an octave above this low C we had. This is the 3rd fret of the A string, is another C. So the song's going to revolve around these C notes a lot. There's another C note up there. So this measure slowly sounds like this. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so it starts out with a quarter note there that gets a full beat. Okay, so that takes the place of our little upstroke that we would have, so that the next note we play, those eighth notes, start out with another downstroke. So down and down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we go to measure 4 into an A minor chord is what the guitar would be playing. And this measure sounds like this. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Pretty straightforward. Okay, then another measure of A minor in measure 5 sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Yeah, nothing real tricky going on yet. We're just traveling all around the C scale. Okay, so nothing crazy going on yet. Measure 6, we see an exact replica of measure 2. And then we get into measure 7, which is a replica of measure 3. Then measure 8, we're going back into an A minor chord, and it sounds like this. Okay. Good job. And then measure 9, we have a half of the measure is over a G chord, and half of the measure goes back to the C chord. It sounds like this. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So we have 4 eighth notes starting it out. 1 and 2 and then 2 quarter notes to end on the last 2 beats. 3 and 4 and downstroke, downstroke. Good. Now that is the end of the first time through the A part. Okay, so now we'll want to play through the A part again. You have the option of either playing the exact same thing that we just played in the last few measures, or we can change it up, which we do in this song. In this particular arrangement, we're going to change it up every time. So now let's look at measure 10 there and go through the second A part.